again. Today we are going to be looking at what makes it hard to regulate emotions. This applies to people who are both emotionally sensitive and those who are quite calm, reserved, and seemingly in control. The world around us calls for a response more often than it doesn't. To be completely rational and not have an emotional response will be just as extreme as overly responding and not having any understanding of how to regulate. Since regulating emotions is very hard, we want to acknowledge that biology, lack of skills, reinforcing consequences, moodiness, mental overload or overwhelm, and emotional myths can make regulating emotions difficult. Lack of skill is not knowing how to change or regulate your emotions or emotion-related actions. If you don't know how to regulate, you might see this as a reason not to try and regulate and to allow for their intensity. Not having skills is very different from not having motivation. Learning emotion regulation starts in infancy. There is an emotional exchange between mother or other caretaker and baby. That is the start of the training. Child rearing, in many ways, is a task to teach children how to regulate their emotions. Some parents are very good at this. Some try hard but don't have the skills themselves. And some don't have the time or the desire to teach at all. Some parents can't regulate their own emotions and find it extremely difficult to teach their children. Because of biological sensitivity, some children have much more difficulty learning to regulate their emotions than others. If one has been taught, has a good example, and has had practice, and does not practice emotional regulation, they are not motivated to do so. Skills and their use are frequently context dependent. You can have one set of skills in one situation, but not in another, or in one mood, but not in another, or one frame of mind, but not in another. The importance of skill learning, building, and mastering is that you can automatically apply a skill no matter what context you're coming from.